Hi everyone, I'm Bruno from Testkube, and I'm excited to introduce a new feature that we have built to improve your team's collaboration in shared testing environments. If your company is managing multiple tests and environments, you probably face challenges when it comes to collaborating with multiple teams and managing their access permissions. In this video, I'll walk you through our new teams and resource groups functionality, designed to make collaboration easier, safer, and more organized. Now, let's go through a few of these challenges. The first challenge: multiple teams often need to test their respective parts of an application, but they are all using the same shared infrastructure, such as the same Kubernetes clusters. This creates clutter and more complexity in the testing process. The second challenge is that when different teams need different levels of access, for example, one of your development team might need to run tests in the staging environment, but you wouldn't want them to run tests directly in production. Another example, your front-end team may run product tests, but perhaps you would like to restrict their access to backend or load tests. To tackle these challenges, we are introducing support for teams and a new feature as well, which is resource groups. Now, let's jump into it. Here on my screen, you can see the dashboard of Testkube and the team's management panel. In here, I am able to create a team. So let's go in and create a team, and I'm going to create the demo team. And let's add collaborators to it. So here, I'm going to add a few of my colleagues. So as you can see, with just a few clicks, you can add all the users on your team. And I can know this because I'm the admin of this organization. Now, you can look at the list of all of your environments. And it's very easy to add a team with a specific permission to that environment. You just click on the settings, you go to members, and you can click on the team that you created and choose which role you want to give to that team. You can do this for teams and also individual members. In this case, I can choose to give read, run, or write permissions to this team. In this case, let's go with write. So this means that the demo team can create tests. If I were to choose run, it means that they can only run tests, but not create them or change them. And read, they can only read test executions. So let's go right ahead and save. Now, we still have another challenge, which is multiple teams can have access to the same clusters, but perhaps some teams would like to manage some tests, and you want to restrict them from having access to another team's tests. For that, we introduced resource groups. As you can see here, I'm just going to create another resource group, and this is going to be the demo resource group. And you're going to be able to add all of the people. So here we can add the demo team that we just created, and we can give also a role. So for example, you can say that the demo team can write, and let's say the other teams can only read. So this means that you can have multiple people collaborating over the same test workflows, but some of them can write, others can read, and for example, some of them can run as well. So let's go right ahead and create a workflow. When you're creating workflows, it's very easy to assign them to different resource groups. In this case, I'm going to just create a simple K6 test to showcase resource groups. So I'm going to create my resource group, my K6 resource. Let's choose our testing tool. And this one is going to be a simple, quick K6 test. And here we are able to choose the resource group that this workflow belongs to. So let's choose the one that we created recently, demo resource group. And as you can see the teams that have access to this test workflow and which level of permissions do they have. In this case, only the demo team is able to write on this workflow. Let's go right ahead and create it. Now, as you can see, we are creating it and running it. Also, it's very easy to filter by different resource groups. So, for example, you can go here to the panel, click on this resource group, and you only see the resource, the test workflows that belong to that resource group. You can click on a different one, for example, the one that you just created, and you can see the test that we just created and we are executing. If you are new to Testkube, head over to testkube.io and check our Getting Started guide to take your testing process to the next level. If you have any questions or need any help, feel free to send me an email at brun@cubeshop.io, or you can also join our Slack community by scanning the QR code on the screen for more tips and support. I'll see you later.